Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year.
When I look at the Lakers, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. And as we get into the meat of the season, teams sometimes have those team-building excursions, RJ. Any favorites you ever participated in?
Oh, we had a Napa excursion one time. That was a lot of fun. But bowling, seeing a movie, all of those things were fun.
Here's Cunningham. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Harris finds Hardaway. Duren with a screen on Hachimura. The three, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Fires the three. Drills it from deep.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Cunningham on the wing. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. James against Harris.
I like the contest from Harris, doing anything he can to alter that shot.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. To the paint. Here's James. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cunningham on the wing. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Duren. He can't get that one to fall. Davis with the defensive effort. James against Cunningham. That one's good from James on the assist by Davis. James has got 8.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Pistons trail by 3. Down low. Here's Duren. Back to Cunningham. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul of the game. Holland, he's checked in for Hardaway.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, number 00, Ron Holland.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Duren the screen. Here's Holland. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 5 on the clock. Over connect. And again, no good by Detroit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Now here's Harris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Duren, the pass to Harris. And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, no good by Detroit. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Reeves against Cunningham. And here's Connect outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And it's blocked by Davis.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura, equally comfortable in either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Lakers making a change here. Vincent's checked in. And right here, an intimidating group. The leaders in blocked shots over the past month. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
1:39 left in the first. Pass to Duren. And here's Beasley to win the cold spell. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Russell. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Davis a screen from the arc. Holland with a rebound. Pistons trail by 6. Sasser outside. Pass to Stewart. Up and over Russell. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Beasley. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 so far. Davis a screen. Here's Russell. Sasser with a rebound. Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And the first one at the line is good. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. but you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
James is checked in for Davis. Hardaway's checked in for the Pistons. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Their reserves have to step up this time around and get stops. That was the difference the last time these teams played.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And he drops the first. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit.
I think everybody knows how good LeBron James is, but the thing that makes it remarkable is the longevity of his talent, and he is still leading the way for his team.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holland. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Reddish. Pass to James. Driving to the basket. Some solid defense from Stewart. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Beasley. No made baskets yet. They've got D'Angelo Russell. James is out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Christie in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Beasley misses. The Lakers lead by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. And so it's Detroit with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Hardaway. Picked by Stewart. 4-3. And Tim Hardaway hits from deep. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Russell. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Holland. 6 to shoot. Thompson, a screen on Reddish. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Gabe Vincent. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Pistons, Holland, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers lead by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Reddish, a screen on Stewart. He shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in. James has got 14 points.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Vincent. Williams is checked in for Detroit. Here's Williams. To the middle. Pass to Holland. Clock at 4. He can't get it to go. Hachimura with the defensive effort. The Lakers lead by 5. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. James with the focus.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams passes to Beasley. Stewart, a screen on Reddish. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Now here's Williams. Stewart against James. To the right side. Left side, Williams. Up and over Russell. Williams misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. Reddish passes to James. Hachimura outside. Back to James. Outside Reddish. The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reddish has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Stolen by Russell. Reddish with it. Guarded by Stewart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And now let's see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA and find out which players were the top distributors these past 10 games. LeBron James is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for James and connects, subbed in for Russell. He does not get the second one. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Now here's Duren. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Duren.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he's able to get one of two.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Has to connect from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Connect's got 6.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hardaway finds Harris. 1:19 left to play in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Harris has got his first basket.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Back to Russell. Out to Hachimura. Hachimura sets a screen. And here's Connect outside. Detroit with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Ivy with the ball. He's covered by Reeves. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Over Russell. Davis with a rebound.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Here's Connect. Pass to Reeves. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Here's Cunningham. Can't hit the step back J. And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. Yeah.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
I feel like we've done this a million times, maybe 1,000,001. Talk about LeBron having a huge first half, but the man is ageless. There's only one king, and it's him.
Talking about LeBron on our halftime show, a tradition since 2003. And now, here's a glance at the games already completed. The 76ers picked up the win against the Bulls in Chicago, and that's 2 victories in a row for them.
Not a big surprise on that one. I hate to say it, but I think Kenny called it.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Ivy and Hardaway Jr., they're the 2 and the 3. And it's Cunningham in at the point.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Reeves, the pass to James. Davis with a screen on Harris. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The jump hook. And too long on the shot.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
And it's James inside.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pistons trail by 12. And a minute played as the second half gets going. James with a steal. Over Harris. The rebound by Detroit. And for Tobias Harris, his priority is to contribute to winning basketball.
And he's shown that through his willingness to play different roles. We've seen him as a spot-up shooter. We've also seen him as a go-to scorer. He does whatever it takes.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Make some noise. T-shirt time.
And a look now at the rookies that have been on fire lately. 5th on the list, Dalton Connect.
He's shown that under the right circumstances, he can really make his presence felt on the scoreboard.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Duren with a screen on Hachimura. Hardaway, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
James outside. Hachimura outside. 3 on the clock. Here's Connect.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Harris right side. Pass to Cunningham. "11 feet out. And that one good.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
James deciding where to go with it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. AD stretching the floor.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Cunningham. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Pass to Duran. Now here's Harris. Count that one. Harris has gotten his second bucket.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Here's Hardaway, following the score by Los Angeles. Harris misses. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to James. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Beasley comes in for Cade Cunningham. Pistons trail by 13. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Welcome to the ball, the legendary, fantastic Lakers.
And the Pistons making a change here. Moore's checked in. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Detroit, it's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. Lakers on D. This is the most they've led, 13 points. It's Beasley on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Out of bounds. Lakers ball.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Reddish is checked in for James, and Christie subbed in for Hachimura. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Moore. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And again, the Lakers, no good. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Holland. Pass to Beasley. 1:35 left in the third. Stewart, a screen on Reeves. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
The first one falls. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. Stewart hits them both. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. Russell to pass to Davis. Back to Russell. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Vincent. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Holland. Beasley, the pass to Thompson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Vincent left side. And there's the lob. Oh, A.D. Uneasy target on the lob.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Russell deciding where to go with it. They set the pick. From deep. Counted from distance. Russell's got 5 now. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Cam Reddish. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
Pistons trail by 14. Sasser outside. Stewart outside. Takes a 3. Christie with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. To the inside. Vincent outside. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reddish. Off target from outside. Well, Detroit's shooting around 35% from the field so far. Back to Sasser. Thompson outside. Buries it down low.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The Lakers lead by 12. Outside Russell. Pass to James. Reddish, a screen on Stewart. Inside. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Thompson. LeBron with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Russell, that's good.
Staying cool inside. Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
Pistons trail by 14. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That one falls.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Russell. There's a screen. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that two-man game.
Russell's gone 5 for 7 shooting. Now here's Sasser, guarded by Russell. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Christie. Pass to Russell. Russell, a screen on Stewart. Here's Reddish. Blocked! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And yep, it's good.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Cunningham against Russell. Now here's Cunningham. Tightly guarded. And they pick up 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Russell to pass to James. Pass to Reddish. Out to the right wing. Outside Reeves. 5 to shoot. James, a screen on Beasley. Here's Reeves. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Cunningham, guarded by Russell. Okay, powers it in.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Reddish. Hachimura comes in for Christie, and Connect subbed in for Russell. James with the ball. To the middle. Easy 2 for AD.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Here's Cunningham. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Los Angeles leading by 12. For 3, James drains the triple. James has got 21 points in the game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now here's Cunningham. And he can't get that one.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
The assist goes to Ivy.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Davis with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Reeves. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Duren finds Harris. Shot clock at 6. Over Hachimura. That one's wide left. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball. If they go under, he's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping, and it kind of mix up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.